book, My Name is Alice by Alice Muller. An important message now to give over, which she related to me, which I'm going to give now. We have done maybe about 15 videos in this series connected to this important series of books, and I'll state what she kindly gave us the opportunity to state over. The author said that she was eating kosher Chinese food the other day, and it seemed that only the sushi staffer and she knew about how Chinese food became so important to Jewish people. Now, why is this? In the 1930s and 1940s, Jewish refugees were saved with visas that allowed them to leave Austria and Lithuania. And in Shanghai, the Sephardic community, especially the famous Sasoon family, as well as the JDC, provided assistance to survive a difficult existence. Now, this Sasoon family was very well known. I think they were from Iraq originally. They were massive philanthropists, and they built a lot also in India, but they were very, very well known in that specific locality of Shanghai. That's just a side note. Now, especially when the people were placed in a ghetto and the conditions were very bad. Although a few Jews stayed, the coming of communism led the Jews to leave by the year 1949 to Australia and the United States of America and Israel. And there's a famous yeshiva called the Yeshiva Mir, and it was an Ashkenazi yeshiva. This is, or you could say it's from a Lithuanian branch. It's very famous. I think there's a branch in America, and there's a huge Yeshiva Mir in Jerusalem also, but quite near Mir Yeshiva. It's actually located in the central Jerusalem. So the Mir Yeshiva was Ashkenazi. So both Sephardim and Ashkenazim worked together, and so many rabbis survived the Holocaust this way. Now, the author has written more details at she's given me the list called shoah6.wordpress.com, which I recommend people to read this immediately. It's featuring from there's different sections into this, specifically about August 1939, and she's written an article with regards to the period of coming to America, also an article Natan Cohen Ben Esther, and something for Shavuot also, and Tunisian Jews in the Holocaust. And there's about 8 pages at the moment at present if you look at this link, but I'm going to attach it in the description of this article. If everyone is going to watch this video, you can check the description and please click on the link which the author kindly gave us to say over. Okay, she gives us a further message. We hope that you all pray for Nusan HaKohen Ben Esther, and that you will either buy the book where he is named an author called Coming to America. Now, that's a new book, which we mentioned about only a few days ago in this series. It's the latest video we did prior to this video. Or you could also purchase a famous book we've spoken about many occasions before, My Name is Alice by Alice Muller, which relates so many who as individuals or countries saved Jewish people in the Holocaust. And this will help the author, she states, fund the extras we provide for this man to help him survive, and with Hashem's rachamim, with God's mercy, to improve. Now, this was given to me over this message from Tzipora Batami and Alice. Very, very important these books are. Firstly, I would recommend everyone, we're going to try and attach a playlist at the end of this video, so you can watch over the important, very, very important messages that has already been relayed to me and given me the privilege to actually share over inside this series, and how important it is, I've stated on many occasions before, to educate the next generation within regards to the horrors that actually occurred during the 1930s and the 1940s. Also, those two time periods. It's very important we educate the next generation, and it's important that all of us ourselves read about it. Extra repetition, chazara, as they say, is very, very much needed, and it's at a time period at the moment where unfortunately anti-Semitism is rampant all over the world, where it's very, very high levels reported over in all different countries. And you can see, unfortunately, the land of Israel is getting attacked, not just unfortunately through enemies, but also through media channels, so on and so forth. And we all need to take care of each other. And this message, actually, which I really think is important, talking about the Yeshiva Mir, talks about Achdut, unity, how the Ashkenazi and the Sephardi communities, they work together, and many of them will, because of that merit of the working together, many of them would survive the Holocaust. And how important it is we all unite. Nowadays, it's not necessarily, let's say, issues of where we descend from originally that might be dividing the Jewish community. It's what our political outlook is more of an issue. Do we advocate this way, or does one advocate this specific way? At the end of the day, we all need to unite together. We all have good intentions, I'm sure, all throughout the various different spectrums. But when we work together and there's achdut, there's unity, Am Yisrael, the Jewish people, can become so awesome. And we see this all throughout Jewish history also. So that's just a side note, which I'm giving myself, which the author didn't necessarily state over here. She gave the idea of what happened in the Mir Yeshiva. And I'd recommend everyone to educate, not just, especially this entire episode that actually took place in Shanghai. It's very, very important. I've heard various rabbis actually speak about that time period also from when I was studying in Yeshiva in the Talmudic college I was in about 18 years ago. I remember, I think, most certainly Rabbi David Kaplan in his classes would speak about this specific, let's just say, period where the Mir Yeshiva would actually move to Shanghai, and I recommend everyone else to learn about it. So please, everyone, buy the book. My Name is Alice by Alice Muller, and the new book Coming to America. And please, everyone, also pray, especially have in mind of when you're praying today for Nusun HaKohen ben Esther, and please tell everyone else also to pray for him immediately. We will all appreciate it, and authors especially. So wishing you a meaningful night. Take care, and may we just hear good news for all of us. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking the time to watch, and I appreciate